To paint this Munitorum armoured container, I've primed it with a grey spray. I use TT Combat's Sprue Grey, but use whatever you have to hand. Our popper colour is going to be down the middle section, which I'll be painting purple to tie in with my Escher gang in Necromunda. I use Poison Purple by Coat d'Arms, which is similar to Xerius Purple from Games Workshop. Paint away from the areas you don't want to have purple to have better control of where the paint goes. I've painted all around the container, leaving the raised areas grey. Then I apply a second layer to get a good solid colour to the purple areas of the container. If you've got a little messy and caught a grey area you didn't mean to, don't worry about it, we'll be covering that up later. Once it's dried, I take Agrac's Earthshade and apply it over the entire container. Make sure you have a mat or some paper down to stop from making a mess of your work area. It could get a bit messy here. Now that the wash is dry, take a little more Agrac's Earthshade and drag it down to create a little bit of a grimy effect. It'll help give the panels a little more interest. Do this on the doors to the container too. Who knows what's been dripping down from containers stacked on top of it. Mix in a little Dawnstone with the Poison Purple to create a desaturated tone. Using this as a highlight will help look like the colour's fading after years of use. Get your dry brush and load it up with paint and work it into the bristles with some paper towel. When you're happy with how much is on the brush, begin a heavy dry brush in the middle of the purple panels to give them a little pop. When that's dry, just using Dawnstone, load your dry brush up again and dry brush the entire container. Going lighter than you did with the last step, you aim to just catch the raised edges that we left grey. For the next highlight, I mixed in a small amount of Army Painter Arid Earth to the Dawnstone. You can use any bone colour you wish however. It'll work with the grey really well. Dry brushing again, aim for less area than you did in the previous step and targeting the highest points of the details very lightly. You can finish here or you can add some more weathering in the next step. To make the container look a little more beaten and aged, sponge on some Rhinox hide or whatever dark brown you prefer. Target the bottom of the container and places where contact will be made when they are stacked up. Once dried, load up some silver onto the sponge and lightly dab it onto the areas you did in the last step. This will help look like the paint on the container has been scraped and chipped away while being moved and stacked, giving the piece some environmental storytelling. The end result is a nice little roughed up container. You can do exactly the same with any colours you choose to use. Here I've used green and orange on the central stripes, representing different exports and products within.
Like the video if you liked it, dislike if you didn't, and hit subscribe to easily see my next video. Or don't. Whatever, you're your own person, do what you like.